Good morning, Bangalore. It's wonderful to be here, and if you love Subbalaxmi as much as I did, how about a huge round of applause for her? I'm so delighted to welcome you all to We the Women. This is our second edition here. Some of you have come here before, some of you are coming here for the first time. I just want to tell you a little bit about why you see that door on the stage. That door is a metaphor for what we believe has happened to women for years, which is the doors being shut on them. And we're here to open the doors, right? And we're here to open the doors for ourselves, for conversations that should have taken place long ago and haven't, for lifting the veil of silence around so many subjects, for forming friendships, for having debates, for disagreeing, but disagreeing in a civil way, and to say thank you to all the men who've made it a point to be part of this conversation today, right? So I see many of them in the hall, and thank you. I'm particularly inspired to see a lot of young people here. Now, I do want to talk to Subbalaxmi, but I don't want to rain on her parade. Her music is fabulous. She's one of the few women in the country who actually play the saxophone. So let's give it up for her first before we ask her to play again. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, come here. There's something. So Subbalaxmi is my good luck charm. She plays at the opening of every edition of We the Women, and I absolutely love her. And I think so do you, right? You're playing a different kind of saxophone today, and it's apparently much heavier than the ones you usually use. Now, because saxophones are heavy, they've been seen as a male-only music form. Do you want to talk a little bit about the saxophone you're playing and why that makes you such an unusual woman in the music industry today?
Yes, this right now I'm playing is an alto saxophone. Compared to other made, this is little heavy, and it's a heavy instrument, and it's more tough. What I'm trying to experiment with the alto and tenor saxophone, especially nobody plays Indian classical in this instrument. So I'm playing, my Guruji, Sri Dr. Kadri Gopalnath ji, he taught me classical music genre.
And what is the kind of sort of obstacles? What are the kind of things they said? They said women can't do this because?
Yeah, everybody thinks that women cannot do this, but we can. Everybody can do this. It's really tough, but we can prove it.
Okay, now what I want you all to do today is promise me that the hashtag We the Women will be trending on all social media platforms by the end of today. Is that a promise? And that doesn't mean you always have to agree with what's being said on stage, including by me. If you disagree, raise your hand. We'll be opening all sessions for some audience interaction. And just use the hashtag We the Women, post photographs, post your opinion on something you've heard, something you like, something you don't like. We are very, very grateful for Bangalore turning up in such big numbers, and we really, really want you to be engaging with us and for this to be not a monologue, but a conversation. I'm going to, with your permission, ask her for one last track, and then we'll get into the day. Is that good? Okay, let's go for it, Subbalaxmi.
My instrument, it's a tenor saxophone. Okay. So this is alto, I'm changing to tenor.
Go for it. So in the meantime, tell me, what's the average age of this room? 18, 19. So I'll tell you something interesting. I'm now 47 years old, and when I was your age, I used to not want to be identified by my gender at all. And you know, like when people used to say woman journalist, it used to really bug me. And I was like, I'm a journalist, and my work will speak for itself. So why do you have to tag me using my gender? But as I got older, I actually realized that no matter how much we shrug off our gender, the fact is that women have to fight twice as hard to get to the same place. And I'm sure even at your young age, you're already feeling that. You have to fight to take the courses you want. I'm seeing so many women nod like this. I really want to hear from you through the day. You have to fight to stay out late. You have to fight to stay out as late as your brothers. Yes? How many of you feel that things have changed but really not changed enough for you? Raise your hand. And that's a lot of people in this room. And that's the reason we're here today, to have this conversation. And what we want to do in We the Women is have fun while having the conversation. It's serious, but it's not depressing, because we've got spunk in us, right? Go for it, Subbalaxmi. Thank you. Thank you. Let's have a huge round of applause for the lady known as Saxophone Subbalaxmi. You can clap louder than that if you want.